is up, everyone? This is the Aftertouch podcast. It's your boy Tyler. I'm with my boy Taft.
Hey.
We are here, and we have a really special guest on. We have our good friend, Danjuma.
Hi, I'm Danjuma. I'm their friend.
Yeah.
I have friends now.
Woo!
Danjuma Alcala?
Alcala, yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Sweet. So maybe a real quick intro of Danjuma. He was born in Trinidad.
Yes.
Moved to the U.S. in 1995.
Yes.
And has been here ever since and hasn't looked back. You have looked back, though, because you're doing a lot of good work here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, so he's from the organization Because He First Loved Us.
Yes.
Danjuma, tell us about this organization.
Well, again, Tyler and Matt.
Taft.
Matt left the room.
Matt left.
Because He First Loved, thanks again for doing this. We appreciate it, getting the word out about who we are. Because He First Loved Us. Our name comes from the Bible, the good book, 1 John 4:19. One line, we love because He first loved us. And our organization just was birthed out of a desire to share Jesus' love, which He called us all to do. And not only share His love, but we also wanted to provide a support and be neighborly to the refugees specifically that moved into our community. My wife, Danelle, who's not here, shout out to Danelle. Miss you, baby.
Danelle.
Shout out to Danelle.
She is the brainchild, the heart of Because He First Loved Us. She shared her experience, how it started in 2006. One of her assistants at a previous job told about this lady who needed help with tutoring in her home. And Danelle, the heart that she has, went. And while she was there, met the first group of refugees that we started working with, the Somali Bantus. And while doing tutoring with a couple of the kids there, just felt this is what she wanted to do. And that's how Because He First Loved Us started. We became official in 2008. I jumped on board in 2007 when I moved here to Utah. And so in 2008, we became a legit group. And we again started from tutoring. And then that went from tutoring, and then there was a housing crisis in 2008 with Somali Bantus in an apartment complex in Glendale. And by becoming involved in helping these families move, we became part of the community. And from tutoring, we moved into family mentoring. We had sports programs, dance programs, educational events, fun events, community outreach events. It just became, when a need arose, we try to fill that need with the refugee community. So again, starting with Somali Bantus, we grew from that to today. Now we serve Iraqis, Syrians, Eritreans, Rohingyans. If they're a refugee, and when we run into them in the store, on the street, at the gas station, and we become friends, then we decide to do what friends do, right? Help each other out. And so that's just the basically Because He First Loved Us. That 2008 we started, and still going strong today.
That's freaking awesome.
Thanks.
How's the community? How's this community that you guys are in, like right now in this location? How are they in supporting you, and how is it like? I'll ask that other question. But how's the community
Involvement?
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that. Well, it's pretty cool because not only we try to reach the refugee community by bringing support, we also try to bring awareness to the greater Salt Lake, Utah, American community. And so we do that by providing opportunities where they come and volunteer, or we can go and talk to groups and make them aware of the refugee communities that exist right next door in some of our neighborhoods. So by bringing awareness and providing opportunity, we are able to allow others who may feel fearful, uncertain about what I can do to actually come into a safe environment where they can actually become involved. And by doing that, they don't only come involved for one-time events, but they become long-time friends with the refugees that we connect them with and the families.
What would you say is the number one thing that refugees need in order to become integrated and feel welcomed and accepted?
Well, Because He First Loved Us, if you look at our website, the first line says we are a relational ministry. We are a relational group. Everything we do comes out of relationship. So we recognize that a stranger coming to a strange place what will be the biggest benefit for them is a friend. I mean, think of you one day. Just imagine this: waking up and have to leave your home, leave your village, leave your city right away with the clothes on your back and the first thing your hands can grab, and then you're told you can't go back, and so you're sent to a strange place with people with strange languages and strange looks and strange food. The only way those strange things can become familiar is if someone said, "Hey, let me be your friend. Let me introduce you to our food, introduce you to our language, introduce you to our community." And so friendship is the first thing, and we believe the most important thing, because out of friendship, our refugee communities, they find it easier now to assimilate. And not only assimilate, but to be part and to give back.
How important is the assimilation into American communities, and also keeping within their keeping their culture? How important, like, do you guys want them to, like, lose their culture and fully assimilate as Americans, or, like, have a balance? Like, how do you guys do that?
Well, we work towards the balance. Mm-hmm. No one wants to leave home and become someone else.
Exactly.
Because it's their identity. If, like, our Somali Bantu group, like, again, because they first loved us, we're called a Christian outreach, a Christian group. Mm-hmm. But all of the families we've been working with since 2006, 2007, not working with, but becoming friends with, are all Muslims. And we don't say, well, now we've helped you, so now you become Christian.
Yeah.
No, they're Muslims. We're like, no, you have a different faith. Our volunteers come from all walks of life. Some are people of faith, others are people who have no faith. And so we don't discriminate in regards to that. And so in regards to those that we support and help, we do the same. We be who you are. But recognizing that you need tools to be able to live in this new land that you will call home.
Yeah.
And what you bring in regards to your culture, it makes us better.
Yeah,
absolutely. It complements who we are. I mean, so we all are not just steak and potatoes. Yeah. We can be zambusas, and we can be
sounds good.
Kebabs, and we can be any things and bring it all together. So we encourage to our families and our individual refugees to experience new things in their new community, but introduce what you've brought here to us. And do it in a way where we don't run away. So spicy stuff, kind of tame it down.
Keep it chill.
Yes, please.
Don't scare them.
Yes.
Oh, man. So this is maybe a little heavier question, but I really want to know.
No problem.
I want to, this is, we're in Utah. Heavily LDS population. Yes. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, everyone. I want to know their support on, do you guys get a lot of support from members of the church? Maybe I'm not thinking the big head honchos, but the members.
Support comes from everyone in the community.
Good. That's good.
And so recognizing that in the greater Salt Lake community, in this valley, we have those who are LDS. We have those who are Protestants, those who are Muslim, those who are have no atheists, those who are spiritualists, transcendental meditationists. Very long word there. And so help, support comes from everyone. And again, not discriminating because you belong to this faith or no faith or this group or that group. You can't. No, if you care about people and you care about being neighborly, and living in Utah is I'm from Massachusetts. I consider myself a New Englander, even though I was born in the Caribbean. And New Englanders have a very independent streak and cynical approach to most things. Utah, it is different. There's a friendly vibe. There's a desire to help. And I think that's because of the predominant culture we have here in Utah. And so it's easier. I think it's easier to get support in this state, in this valley, than other places. Again, I haven't done refugee work in any place else but Utah. But from what I've heard, we are definitely on the cutting edge, and we are closer than most in being neighborly.
Sweet. I guess maybe final question is how many children? So we're gonna have some children on, everyone, and they're gonna be talking about their experiences. We have some students from my class. coming in that they're talking with them right now. How many children do you guys work with?
So our Christmas outreach, which we do every year, and I'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
And, our Christmas outreach, last year we did Christmas. We provided Christmas experience for 300 kids.
Wow.
And that's just for our Christmas outreach. Our basketball program that we had last spring, we had 8 basketball teams from 3rd grade all the way to high school varsity level, playing from rec league to travel teams. We have a dance crew that comprises 6 boys right now to do competitions. We have a girls' cultural dance group that performed at the World Refugee Day this past summer, that perform at different Somali or African or refugee events that is not related to Because the First Love, that is just part of the other refugee group support groups that exist. So just our Christmas alone, the 300 kids is just a part of the many that we reach. Unfortunately, we don't keep track of numbers because
there's probably so many.
It's so many.
Yeah.
And so it's like this: you help one family, and they tell the rest of their community.
Yeah.
And so when you're part of a community, you're ready to say, okay, I have 50 people in my community who I help all the time. No, it always grows. But yeah, the Christmas gives the idea of how many kids that we reach, not counting their parents.
Boom. Well, sweet. So we're gonna end this portion of the podcast, and we're gonna grab the first set of students, and yeah, let's do this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Still rolling.
Boom. Okay. Sweet. We got students now from my class, Janet Colvin's class, Intercultural Communications 319G, and and they have the opportunity to talk with 2 different refugees, and we're gonna bring in those 3 groups. But the first group we have our friend Mason.
Hi.
And Mason, tell us about these 2, and then we're gonna have them talk. So,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. So yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting Dehewa and Matuma.
Keep the microphone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry about that.
You're good.
You're good.
You want me to go again?
You can.
No,
yeah,
go ahead.
So yeah, so I met Dehewa and Matuma. These girls are really cool. We got to talk a little bit. Got to know them a little bit. So what we talked about, we kind of got about their interests and stuff. And that's basically what we talked about. But they're both really into basketball and sports.
Really?
Sweet.
So they both like volleyball as well, but basketball was their main passion. So I started talking to them a little bit about it. They both love certain players like Kyrie Irving, Lonzo Ball, Kevin Durant. Yeah.
Oh,
Stephen Curry.
what? Okay, maybe
So these guys might be a little bandwagon fans, but they sure know that.
All right, who wants to talk first? Who? Yeah? I got some questions for you. Why do you like Stephen Curry so much?
Because he's the best in the group.
What?
And he can shoot some threes. You know what I mean?
You know what I hate, though, is that he's always chewing on that mouth guard. I'm like... And it's Fatima.
Fatuma.
All right, Fatuma, how old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14? How long have you been living in the U.S.? Were you born here?
No, I was born in Kenya.
You're born in Kenya. Okay. Wait, Kenya. That's Hakuna Matata. We served our mission in Africa.
Kenya's more north, isn't it?
I don't know.
From South Africa, I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
So what was it like moving from Kenya to here? Do you remember that?
No, I was a baby.
Okay.
when I moved over here.
What's it like then? What's it like being from Kenya but living here in Utah?
It's alright.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you think? Do you go to school?
Yeah, I go to school.
Are people not like what's it like making friends there? Are most of your friends like people here, or like do you have like other friends that you see at school?
I have other friends like other schools
Uh-huh.
and other friends in my schools.
Okay. So what are things that you enjoy doing besides, watching Stephen Curry?
I like playing outside with my cousins and my brothers and sisters.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How big's your family? How many? So you have your
I have like 7 siblings.
Are you the oldest?
No.
No.
My brother's the oldest.
Your brother's the oldest, and then you?
I'm the youngest.
Oh, dang.
You're the
Cool.
youngest. What other things do you like to do besides going outside?
I like going places with my family and cousins, and I like hanging out with them.
That's cool. What do you want to do when you're older? What's the goal? What's the dream?
I want to be a dancer.
You want to be a dancer?
Teach people.
Oh, that's cool. You not just dance, but teach dance.
That is very cool.
Like traditional dance, or like you got some hip hop moves?
Hip hops and.
Traditional.
Mhm.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, sweet. Thanks so much for talking with us, Fatuma. All right. Remind me how to say your name.
Dehewo.
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 Did we say it right?
Yeah.
Yes. How old are you, Dehewo?
11.
11. Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
But my mom's from Somalia.
That's cool. Okay, so you lived here your whole life. Awesome. What is your what's your favorite thing to do when you're not? Do you go to school?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're not at school?
Maybe like hang out with my friends after school.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
We like go to the school and like go to 7-Eleven, buy stuff and hang out.
Yeah. What do you buy at 7-Eleven?
Like Takis, hot Cheetos.
The audio's cut out. Maybe lift up the microphone.
Like Takis.
That's weird. The audio's like cutting in and out.
Just scream real quick. Ah.
Ah.
Perfect. The audio's good.
Listen to that. It's going janky.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Sounds fine.
Hi.
Is it working
Yeah.
now? Okay. It was going crazy
Okay.
before.
Takis. What is your? Do you guys like movies?
Yeah.
You guys like? All right. Let's get favorite movies real quick, and I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What's your favorite? What's your favorite movie? Right now. Maybe like right now. What's a good movie?
Right now.
She's thinking.
She's like, movies are boring.
Like TV better?
Yeah, TV.
TV's better. What's good on TV these days?
The Loud House on Nickelodeon.
Loud House on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Who's in Loud? What's Loud House? I haven't watched Nickelodeon since Drake and Josh.
How about SpongeBob? SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We know that one.
I watch
Yeah.
SpongeBob every day when I work out. I'm dead serious. Fatuma, want to hand her the mic? Movie or TV? Movies or TV?
TVs.
TV. What's a TV show you've been watching lately?
Game Shaker.
Put it to the mic.
Game Shaker.
Okay, what's Game Shaker?
It's a TV show that they make games,
Okay.
and they had to the people
Uh-huh.
they had to play it, and they make more money than.
Oh, I like that. Sweet. Well, real quick, we're gonna if we hand over the mic to Mason, maybe we'll just real quick, Mason, talking with maybe just real quick. What were your first assumptions of these two, and just maybe being like with refugees in general, and like what have you like learned maybe just from like the 10-20 minutes of interacting with them, or just from our class as well?
What have I learned?
Yeah.
mainly?
Like in a short answer.
Yeah, I mean, I think just the biggest thing I've learned, so just going in there, getting to know like both these girls, 14, 11 still have a lot of years left, and they both just are so knowledgeable about pretty much everything. Like you ask them like, who their favorites so-and-so was, and they were just telling me everything. They're really big into family. Everyone in there is their family. They're all really close. They're all teasing each other and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they just have like a good passion about life, to tell you the truth. Like they were just smiling and loving life in there. And they're just really cool to be around.
Yeah.
They're really just interesting people.
We definitely need more of that with other people, like to be more positive and just have a better outlook in life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. Well, sweet. Thanks, guys. Do you guys want to go grab? Can you guys go grab the other group and maybe tap down, just talk? But yeah, thanks so much. Grab some water and grab some more chips if you want. You can take those.
Chips,
You take
Funyuns,
those in there.
Doritos.
Save a Funyun for me.
Say goodbye.
Yeah. I don't know, Taff. What'd you think of hearing from them? Like,
So I originally thought that they were born outside of the country,
Uh-huh.
but the fact that they were born inside the country, not gonna lie, I'm like, oh, well, then they'd be more well integrated if they're born in the country, So that was my biggest.
I think a thing, and it kind of makes me feel bad, is like I have like these stereotypes of, not even stereotypes, assumptions of just like, oh, they're refugees. Like, hi, I'm Tyler.
Oh.
Like not like that extreme.
Yeah.
But like they like, I like Steph Curry. And
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah. They're integrated. They're educated.
Yeah, exactly. Well, sweet. We got our next
Yeah,
set.
we got our next
Jordan,
group
we'll have
coming
you
in.
sit on this one, and then you two sit right there. Yeah, you sit right there. Sweet. We got our next set. We got Jordan right here, and then we're gonna have you, Jordan, introduce these two, and then we're gonna ask these guys some questions. Dun dun dun.
And you'll be holding the mic, so just you can pick it up, Jordan.
Yeah, make sure to keep it at your mouth.
Yeah.
It's been you can take it off. I'd take it off.
Put the mic to introduce your names, okay? So we have
Mark.
And Abdi.
Sweet.
okay.
All right, sweet. Real quick, before we talk with them, is Jordan, what did you maybe get to learn about them, or like, what about them like impressed you?
We talked about a lot about sports. We talked about how they're really into the NBA and into soccer. And let's see, we chatted a little bit about skiing because that's what I do in the wintertime. And let's see.
You're so white. I know. It's such a white person.
I know. They're like, what sports do you play? And I was like, well, I ski. And then they were like, do you play basketball? And I was like, no, I'm terrible at basketball. Let's see. And then we talked about different languages we speak. Talked about languages they learned from their parents. And then I told them that I speak Spanish as well. So, we just chatted about
Cool.
those
How
things.
many languages do you two speak? 2.
Yeah, we speak 2 languages.
What languages?
They're called Somali and Mai.
Awesome. My. How do you say hello in my?
I really don't know how to say hello, but it's like Assalamu alaikum.
Oh,
I've heard that before.
Wait, that sounds like what Muslims.
It's Muslim.
We're Muslims.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
So
Yeah.
that's the name of the Muslim language is my.
That's like to introduce yourself.
I did not know that.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
And then what I would say back is wa alaikum salam.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sweet. So maybe we can take the microphone off, and then we'll just have sweet. So, remind me your name again.
Abdi.
Abdi. How old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14. Were you born in the U.S.?
Yes.
How and where are your parents from?
My parents, they're actually from Somalia.
And they're from Somalia.
Yeah.
How heavy do you guys keep the Somalian culture in your household?
Pretty heavy, but not like very cultural, but pretty heavy.
Yeah. Do you ever like when you're at school, do you ever feel like, oh, like people think of me differently, or are you just like, no, you're like,
No,
you're in?
everyone keeps me equal.
That's
Sweet.
That's good. What are some things you like to do?
Play basketball, sleep, eat.
Oh man, love sleep. Yeah,
That's
sleep.
Sleeping is a sport to me.
That sleeping is a freaking sport.
Yeah.
Who's your basketball team?
My basketball team, Cavaliers.
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 Oh, who's yours?
He's a Golden State fan, but
Bandwagon.
Yep, bandwagon. Tell him he's a bandwagon.
I like Steph Curry.
He's a bandwagon. He's a
more
bandwagon.
Nobody be bandwagon, bro.
He's a bandwagon.
Yeah.
Nobody
man.
likes the Warriors.
Nobody likes Cleveland.
Whoa, I'm a fan of the Seahawks, but I'm from Seattle.
Nobody likes Seahawks either.
Oh man, all right, and your name again?
Shamarke.
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 How old are you?
I'm 11.
11. And what are things that you like to do besides like Golden State and Steph Curry, which are all wrong answers? But you're good.
I like to.
You like
this
to?
guy up sometimes.
Are you
too,
guys
man.
brothers?
Yeah.
He's my younger brother.
Awesome. You guys have a good relationship. That's awesome.
I know we get along a lot.
That's good. Is it cutting out?
Yeah, I can't hear it, but maybe it'll come through on the
Hopefully.
audio. We'll see.
Maybe like show us the mic real quick. Turn. Let's see. Is the switch on? Jordan, can you check if the switch is on? It should be up. It's up. Huh? It might be just. Maybe scream real quick. Yeah.
What
pick
was
something
that?
up.
Yeah, it's picking it up.
Okay.
What was that?
So what are some things that you like to do like on your free time?
I just like to play basketball, pretty much.
Really,
Yeah.
like straight basketball.
Yep.
Straight basketball.
Yep.
Really,
Mhm.
dude, you're it.
I know,
You're gonna
huh?
play for the Jazz.
Warriors.
His face was like,
But then he's gonna lose by me. So.
Yeah. You also do you play? Are you wanting to play like high school basketball? That's cool. Do you guys do teams?
Yeah, I actually played for the team one time for junior jazz.
Oh.
But we're too good, so we just
We're
get
too
out of here.
good. We're too good.
We're too
They're
good.
dunking
beating
over
teams by,
everybody.
20, so.
Oh my gosh.
What do you like better, soccer or basketball?
Basketball all the way.
Basketball all the way.
Basketball all the
They
way.
are well integrated.
Yeah. What do you support the soccer?
Support soccer, yeah, because my uncle, he actually plays soccer.
Oh, for who?
For I think I forgot what the team was, but it's like have you Refugee Day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a team that he played for there,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
they're actually really good. But yeah,
Man, I'm so ashamed of America not getting into the World Cup.
We're-
We're so trash. We're supposed to. What? Really? Whoa. Like we're trash. We're trash. Maybe real quick. What are the hopes and dreams? What's the goal when you're older? What do you want to do when you're older?
Make it to the NBA.
Make it to the NBA. NBA.
Our whole
NBA.
family's all about the NBA.
You guys are ballers.
Yup, ball family.
Well, flip. Maybe we can give the mic to Jordan, and we're just gonna ask Jordan, what was your maybe initial impressions before you talked with them and after talking with them? Like, what did you think about like them? Like, what were your initial impressions, and then like, what'd you learn from them ultimately?
You know, I obviously assumed that. I thought that maybe they were born in Africa is what I thought, and then their parents helped them come over to the U.S. But yeah, they've been here in the U.S. the whole time. That was obviously my first impression.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah, you know, it's just kind of what you thought. But yeah, you find out that they're just like, yeah, they love stuff that all kids love, you know, at this age and stuff. So it's awesome.
Yeah, no, for real. Hey, well, thanks so much, guys. Can you guys go get the final group, Amy and them? And sweet.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'll see you balling in a few years.
Yes, sir.
They're really animated. It's awesome.
Oh, they're awesome. I just like, you know, they just have like a really good brotherly relationship.
Yeah.
And like you can tell, like, you know, like they need to stick together.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they're just like us. They're just like
Yeah.
what Jordan said. They're just like every other kid. They're into everything else. Boom. That's a camera. No? Oh, dang it. You sure? Oh. Here, come here. You can be in our camera. See, look, you're in our camera. Yeah. So, Amy, we're going to have you sit on this one. Will we have her? She's scared. Yeah, we're going to have you sit right there. All right. Yeah. And then we'll have you sit right here.
Is this on radio?
No, it's going to be on YouTube and Facebook.
YouTube, video,
and iTunes.
Facebook.
Wait, what? Are we gonna be on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on camera right now.
Your
You look
head,
good.
your
You
head's
look
not
good.
on camera. Now it is.
You look good. All right, sweet. So, Amy, grab the mic. You just
Can
take
you
it.
see me?
You can just take it off. Yeah. So we're gonna have Amy. Oh yeah. All right, Amy. We're gonna have you introduce these two,
Okay.
and then and we'll talk about what you guys talked about while you guys were in there. and just make sure to keep the mic at your mouth because
Sorry.
you're good.
Okay, this is Sunny and this is Amina, and they both are in. You guys are both in 8th, right? 8th grade, 7th. Yeah, so he's in 7th and you're in 7th too. And they both love basketball. He thinks LeBron is better than Curry.
Nice.
And she
true.
would have to agree as well. Let's see. Nike over Adidas any day.
I agree with that one. I agree.
Yeah, so they both love basketball. They don't really like soccer, which was kind of disappointing to me.
Huh.
They
Yeah.
love soccer. But they think Ronaldo, right, is the best player. Don't bring up Messi. Messi's a touchy subject for them.
My brother likes Ronaldo. I like Messi.
Yeah.
Oh, so
he
you
likes
he's the Steph Curry of soccer,
Messi.
or the LeBron of soccer. All right, sweet. So we have Amina, Amina and Sunny. All right, so we're gonna have the mic go to Sunny real quick. And Sunny, how old are you again?
13.
13. Don't be scared of the camera, man. Smile. Smile.
No, I don't like smiling.
You like smiling? What are some things you like to do?
I like to play basketball.
Yeah. What are some things you like to do besides play basketball? Like, do you guys go watch TV, watch movies?
I like to hang out with my brothers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Are they older? Are they younger?
Some of them are older, some of them are younger.
How many brothers do you have?
The step brothers count?
Yeah.
Like
15.
Okay, sweet. And where are you originally from? Like, were you born here?
Mm-hmm.
And then what about your parents?
Africa.
Africa, what part? Do you know?
Kenya.
Kenya, sweet. What's it like? Oh, so like, how's school? You doing good? You passing?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I'm also like, I'm not doing good.
It's worth it though. It's worth it.
Yeah, sweet. Music. Do you like music?
Yeah.
Give me a song to listen to tonight.
You can listen to Chief Keef.
Chief Keef?
Yeah, I like Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Is it hip hop, rap?
Yes, rap.
Cool. Boom. And Amina, do you want to talk? No. Okay. Can we get at least a smile on the camera? And that's all we'll ask of you. This is Amina, everyone. Amina, we want to. They're on fleek. They're on fleek. Amina, you sure you don't want to talk? Sure. Boom. Amina. All right. Amina, tell us who's your favorite basketball team? I know you like basketball.
Cavs.
Cavs? Cavaliers? All right. And what are some other things you like to do besides basketball?
I like to sleep.
You like to sleep? Sleep's important. What's the longest you've ever slept?
13 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
In a day.
In a day. You proud of it?
Yes.
You need to break that record. Let's go 14. Don't stop. Try to get a whole day. Maybe, Amina, look at the camera and tell us what's some advice you can give to the viewers.
I have no advice for you.
You have no advice. Okay, sweet. Maybe we'll go back to it. So let's get the mic. Oh, she's like posing to the camera.
She's got moves. Do you like to dance? Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
she just showed it.
Boom.
She likes to dance.
Amy, maybe what was your initial impressions when you first started talking with them, and what were things maybe you learned?
Let's see. My initial impressions, like I said, Amina's eyebrows are on fleek, so I loved that, and also I thought they were so funny. They both have funny personalities. Some things I learned about them.
It looks like he's dead on the camera.
But yeah, when we started talking, it was fun to hear. They both love ice cream too, which is something that we totally bonded over because ice cream's the bomb.
Ice cream is good.
Yeah, they're cool.
Well, sweet. Hey, thanks guys so much. Sunny, thanks. Are you on your phone? You texting? Oh, he just looks like you're dead on our camera. Amina, thank you so much for facing your fears. Want to do a quick dance move? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, sweet. Thanks, guys. We're gonna real quick now. We're gonna go talk with Danjima, and then we're gonna get together one last time and play a game. So sweet. All right, sweet. You ready?
Good to
All
go.
right. So we just got done talking with the children, which I think one of the things that surprised me, because I just assumed they're like, oh, they're refugees, is that like how assimilated they were in American culture. They all like basketball.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about soccer. And like, I don't know, Taft and I both assumed they were born
outside of the country.
No.
But yeah, they're all.
Yeah, they're actually first generation citizens from their families, but their parents, all their siblings. I mean, their families, most of them we settled here in Utah in like 2002, 2004. So they've been here a little longer. But what is unique is that even though they were born here, they speak their languages that their parents speak, that their parents were spoken back in Somalia.
Something that surprised me was Mai.
Yes.
That sounded similar to the Muslim language. Is that the overall Muslim language, or is that like a dialect?
So the Muslim Islam is usually speaking in Arabic.
Yeah.
So our kids, their parents we're from Somalia, and they're Somali Bantu. So this is a breakup. So in Somalia, you have the Somalis. They're the majority in the country. They're usually a mix of the African and Middle Eastern mix. They have a different kind of hair type. The Somali Bantus are more African of the Somalis. And the Somali Bantus, I'm going along anthropology lesson, but they're African. And the Bantus have two tribal languages they speak. So it's Mai and Mushunguli.
Okay.
And the Mai speakers, their language is close to Somali. So Somalis understand Mai and the Maimas understand Somali.
Yeah.
Mushanguli is a language that the Somalis and the Mai Mai speakers don't understand. But the Mushanguli speakers, they understand the Mai Mai and the Somali. It's a pretty cool kind of thing. But in the homes, the kids speak their native languages, Mai Mai, Mushanguli, even though they're Bantus.
Cool.
It's awesome. Well, everyone, we're so grateful to have been here with Danjuma and to talk with the children from Because He First Loved Us. Danjuma, right now, he's going to tell us about a couple events that we want you guys to come and help support with. These kids are awesome. Taff and I had an amazing time. And, so Danjuma, hit us with the dates.
Okay, so the first event is our Churros for Change. It's the second annual. This is the first year that we are recipients of the donation that come into this event. This event is hosted by the San Diablo Artesian Churros. Really good churros, people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it is like good stuff. So this event is on Tuesday, November 28th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And to get more information on the event, I would suggest you go onto, let me get the link.
On the Facebook?
On the Facebook. If you go on the Because the First Loved Us Facebook, we have links to that event. Like I said, it's on November 28th. It's coming up soon. So you need to get tickets to come to the event. And if you go on our Facebook, look up the event, you will definitely see what it's about. It's a really great thing that this group is doing. And there are 3 organizations that they are supporting through that. And we are one of those. And we feel pretty blessed to be one of those. Our other event is our Christmas for the Kids event. It's the 6th annual. It's pretty cool. The first time we met this group of entrepreneurs and just graduate college and college students. First event, it was kind of like, you know what? We want to hold a party. That was their reason initially. And in holding a party, we want to give back. So the first one was pretty low key and just kind of off the cuff. This is the 6th event, and it's gone from just getting together with a bunch of friends and dancing and raising money for our group Because He First Loved Us. It's now we have auction and we have entertainment. Last year we had a choir that performed at the America Got Talent, and they made it up really fast. That choir performed last year at the event, so it's a really cool event. And that event is on December 2nd. And information about it is also on our Facebook, Because He First Loved Us, or if you can go to bhflu.org, and that will link you to our Facebook, and you'll be able to see both events. They're fun events, they're great food, and be among a group of people who want to see change in this world and see change in their community.
Sweet. Everyone, go on the Facebook page, Because He First Loved Us, like it, share it. Check out their events. They're awesome. We're going to real quick play a game with them. And, we're going to have some fun. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching. Good? All right. All right, everyone. Shh. We are about to play the game. It's called Egg Roulette. Okay? We have our peeps right here. State your name.
My name's Dehewo.
My name is Fatuma.
We got Dehewo and Fatuma. Boom. Okay. They are in black plastic bags. Okay. Our assistants, Jordan and Amy, have 3 eggs. They will each take 1 egg and smash it on the chest. It will either crack with yolk or it will be hard boiled. Oh no, wait, no, let them choose. Yeah. So you're with Fatuma. She is gonna be with Dehewo. Okay. So. Okay, so you pick. That's the egg you're gonna pick. You good? You good? Hold on. All right, Mason. I'm giving the microphone to Mason because I'm gonna do some filming. Mason, good. All right. Mason, you tell us who's gonna go first and who's not.
Okay. Do we have any volunteers who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Duma?
Okay.
I need to stand in front of the camera.
Yeah, don't stand in front of that camera. Come over here.
Yeah, just not that one.
No, you do it on yours. That's your egg.
Yep.
Are you ready, Fatuma?
Fatuma, how you feeling?
I feel sad.
All right.
Harder.
Till it breaks.
Oh, this is hard.
chain breaking.
She's killing herself.
What the heck?
It's the boiled one.
Is it the boiled one? Okay.
Okay.
I must be hard boiled.
Ready? I'm gonna knee it.
Oh! I think Tyler loses on this one.
You lied.
I think Fatuma played you. Am I right?
Yeah.
She knew it all along.
She made it look like it was hard.
So sorry. Yeah. So now you guys gotta get on your knees. Okay. So you dodged a bullet. All right. Use your freaking knees. Gosh dang it. Use your knee.
Yeah.
Knee.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Take your guys' bags off and just put them in the middle so we don't.
Pile of egg bags.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, if you want, you can just rip it on the sides. There you go.
Hey, now it matches your shirt.
Yeah.
The yolk's on
The yolk's
you.
on you.
That's nice.
All right, you two next.
Okay, Mason, who do we have up next?
All right, guys. Say the names.
Amina.
And Abdi.
Okay. Do we have any predictions?
You guys got more eggs?
Yeah.
She's gonna lose.
Nah, I'm gonna win. Nah.
She just wants to speak by her actions. That's about it.
Hold on, let me film. God. All right, narrate this for us. All right, who do we got first? Yo, you gotta choose.
Okay. All right. The eggs have been chosen.
All right, use your knee.
Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Is it on shoot?
Yep. On shoot. On shoot. I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh my God.
All right.
All right, on your knee. On your knee. On your head.
Unless you're trying to be nice in the shirt.
Okay.
Break it. What are you doing?
Oh.
Boiled.
Nice.
Good
She is
choice.
safe. Abdi, here we go.
I'm so sorry.
I told you, bro. I told you I was gonna win. Look what happened.
You got lucky. You got lucky.
I told you I was
All right,
gonna
take it
win.
off.
You got lucky.
Where's the sunny at, huh?
We have more egg roulette coming up. Our final contenders.
All right, Sonny.
Egg first way.
There you go.
How you doing, Pops?
All right, Mason.
Okay.
Introduce us.
Okay. Say your names.
Shamarke.
Sunny.
Sunny. Okay. Yep. Sunny, what do you think is gonna happen?
Shamarke is gonna win.
Okay.
I'm gonna win.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Clearly, though, that's not gonna work because I have my knee. Says otherwise. I'm still sure.
I like what he's doing. He's like trying to feel if there's yolk inside.
Okay, who's going first though? Oh, you are.
Oh, yeah. Good choice. Oh.
Who will suck you
Bag
big?
in the middle.
And there we have it. Egg roulette.
Asani, us three, let's go.
I'll go first. You go first. Just a big one here.
I'll go second. Go.
There's a big one here. You heard him?
Just go, my friend.
Just go. Just go. That hurt. That has been hurt. Who's next? Me. Go. Who's next? Oh, I got him. Who's next? Oh my